Hi guys, LParker77 here. You may have seen on my previous videos that I talked about a weekly series that I could do, and this would be episode 1. So in this new series, I'll show you each week's team of the week, and instead of talking through each player as a lot of other people do, I'll instead talk to you about which players I think you should invest in order to make some money. So most of you should know by now that investing is a great way to make money, and if you get the players I mentioned, you should be able to make some good coins. So here's this week's team of the week. It's not the best team of the week really. For gold users, it's not really good at all. I mean, the highest rated is Adebayor here. But for silver users, it's actually relatively good with these players here. So there's a few players here that I think you should invest in. And firstly, I'm just going to mention that you could invest in Adebayor, but I wouldn't, because at the moment he's about 100k, but for the same sort of price with all the new upgraded players, you can probably get a better striker in the Premiership, someone like upgraded Suarez with the same sort of stats, and he's probably better off with them really. I mean, he may go up in price in future weeks, but I don't think he really will. So I'm looking at some other players which are a bit cheaper and easier to make some coins on. So firstly, we'll look at Inform Asuakoto. He's not the best left back in the English Premier League, as Evra and Ashley Cole, players like that, but he's the highest rated inform left back in the league. This means that people that want to build their all-informed squads will more than likely buy him, as he's faster than the other two options of Taylor and Kolarov. And I'd imagine if you can get him for anything between 20 and 25k in the next few days, he'd go up in price within a few weeks. So if we come here and we'll look at his price, we'll have a look at the cheapest buy it now to see what you should be paying. So we'll look here. I'll put 30k and see if there's any under 30. Under 30, let's look at 33. I think that was the cheapest. So cheapest here is 33, and this is recorded on a Saturday. So the best time to buy them is usually Sunday, Monday. So his price may actually go down more. So you see the cheapest there was about 33k. I reckon it could go down to about 25 in the next few days, and if you can pick him up for that, I'd say it could go up to about 40, 50k maybe. So next player we're going to look at, it's worth picking up, is Inform Maurice Belay. Now this guy I picked up today. He's a French silver striker who plays for Bordeaux. His normal version is a left mid, so he's, you see there, he's not bad at passing really for a 74, for a striker, and he therefore play well at centre attacking mid. Now if he can play at centre attacking mid, that was the only position that wasn't filled with League One silver informs, meaning you can now make a full informed League One silver team if you play him at centre attacking mid. Therefore, more people probably realise this and want to make the full silver informed team because it looks good, and therefore he's probably likely to go up in price for the next few days. I also got him myself for 36k, and he's really good. He's got a really good finesse shot. He's only 2-star skills, which is the only letdown really, but other than that he's quite strong, and I'd expect him to rise to about 40 or 50k within a few weeks. Now we'll go and have a look, see what the cheapest buy it nows are. So as I said, I got him for 36k buy it now, but we'll have a look, see what the cheapest is. So I'll see if there's any under 40k. One here, 40k buy it now. I'd say anything under 40k. I paid 36k on the Saturday today, so I expect to go down. As I said, the best time is Sunday, Monday-ish, maybe Tuesday, but I wouldn't. No, I'd say aim for Sunday or Monday, and he's usually at his lowest price, so I'd reckon about 30, 35k, and I'd expect him to rise to 40 or 50k within a few weeks. So the last player I'd advise you investing in this week, the last single player you should focus on, is this goalkeeper here, and that is Inform Leno. Now this guy is a German silver goalkeeper who plays for Bayer Leverkusen, as you can see there. That might help. And The stats shown here aren't his actual real stats, as EA made a mistake and forgot that they upgraded him to a 74 already. Therefore his informed stats are actually better than his already upgraded version, making him a really good player. Now Bundesliga Silvers also really popular, as they were last year. Again really popular this year, as there's a lot of informs silvers from there already. So a lot of people may not be able to get him this week and may have a Bundesliga Silver team, and they're going to want him in future weeks. In the future, you never know, he may be the only informed Bundesliga Silver goalkeeper. And at the moment he's going for about 60-70k, mainly 70k, and if you can pick him up for anything under that really, around 50-60k, I reckon he'd rise. Now I may as well have a look. Again, we'll see what his cheapest buy now is. So look here, Bayer Leverkusen. I'll look at bidding. Don't know if there are any buy nows on there. Cheapest buy now there is 74.5k. And if you look at his stats there, if you look at them quickly and you can switch back to here, you can see that a difference to here: 75 diving, 78 reflexes. Here it's actually 84 reflexes. Kicking's gone up from there. So don't look at these stats. Look at the player card. So lastly, you can also make money from these average informed goals. I mean, apart from Valero, Adebayor, maybe Odemwingie, Asukoto, the rest of them are quite average, but doesn't mean you can't make money on them. Because they're quite poor, people won't want to pay much, so you could probably get them for around discard price. So this is a way that I've used to make money recently, I have done last few weeks, is that if you can get these players for about anything between 9 and 12k, which should be quite easy, in decent formations, then you can save them for a few weeks, and in a few weeks you'll probably be able to sell them for about 15-20k, depending on how much they've gone up. Now this is a really good way of making money, because if you do buy a player for about 10k and you can't sell him in a few weeks and you want your money back, then you can just discard him and you'll lose, say, 200 coins maybe. So you may think this is only a small profit for a few weeks work, but if you have a bit of money, and if you can buy these players in bulk, if you could say buy a few Melbergs, a few Braniacs, stuff like that, if you could buy a few of them, then think about that, you're making that profit per card, and that can end up quite a lot of money. So anyway, thanks for watching guys, and I'll make sure to carry on with this series each week, more than likely maybe on a Wednesday when the team of the week comes out, but I might even just wait and do it every Saturday like today, so I can look at how the price is settling at and hopefully be able to tell you which players you should buy to make some money. So I hope this helps, and hopefully make you more money so you can get the players you want. Thanks for watching though, cheers.